Hey everybody, your career engineer right here. Look, today, we're going to talk about like the Super Bowl. I know at the time of you checking me out, the Super Bowl is over. We know the right team won, but it got me thinking about us. Like, what about our career or business Super Bowl? Are we in it to win it? Are we playing to get that ring? Because our Super Bowl is still on, like even right now. So get your pen, get your paper, get all the things you need to get. We bout to get in the game. So don't go anywhere. You know how we roll. We will be right back. You know what I'm doing? I just remembered too. So I'm going to keep this as part of the live video as a teachable moment when you do live video to make sure you put your earplugs in like this, right? So you can know what you're talking about, right? So hopefully all is well. So listen, guys, again, welcome to the show. We thank you for being here. Again, don't get anxious, get prepared. I am your career engineer. Make sure you check us out everywhere at tcenow.com. But if you have a question or comment about this broadcast or anything else we've said on our podcast, on our any of our media, info at tcenow.com is where you can find us. Info at tcenow.com. We answer all questions now, live, and later. And of course, welcome to tcenow.com and Career TV. So, like I said, it's all about that Super Bowl life. It's all about that Super Bowl life. Do you remember how who the game who played in the game? Because everybody, right? I mean, everybody was all about that game, right? And I got to tell you, the winners happen to have had this year. The winners happen to have wore TCE colors. I'm just saying that blue and gold. Y'all see that? Y'all see that blue and that gold right there? Like right there. That's what's up. So listen, what's your game plan to win? We're going to cover some things that's going to be universal for both career seekers and changers, the entrepreneur, the person doing a little bit of both, so that we can make sure we win in the end. So let's go ahead and let's jump right into it. This is the way I like to roll. And again, if you have questions or comments, we're looking forward to them. So here's the deal. One of the first thing I want to say, when we're looking at the game that happened this year, okay, this year of this season, we got the home team advantage. Like I thought it was just so cool that the Rams happened to be playing in LA, I mean, like in California. I mean, where the Super Bowl is going to be depends. Like that's a whole nother conversation. It just so happened it was, a California-based team. So home court advantage, home team advantage. Well, we have it too. And what that means is, wherever you are in your places and spaces, use what you've got. You're the one. So let me just share one thing. What I see as the home court advantage or the home team advantage, I should say. I keep thinking basketball here. So at the time of us chatting today, there's all these lovely reports. You guys know that I love bls.gov and dol.gov in the USA, and talks about everything that we're doing. um DOL shared that, I mean, again, 24%, which is a little less than 25, a quarter of establishments. Okay, these are small businesses, large businesses, entities, organizations, whatever they are, right? .org, .this, offered either increased wages coming on board in terms of recruitment and signing bonuses. So talk about home team advantage. You're walking into your game with folks recognizing that they've got to do the right thing for the right reason in terms of earnings and salaries right off the bat. So your awesome negotiation skills can even do better now than before. So you've got that advantage. One other thing that we've got to do, like what did the winning team, the one that won, and it was a good game, wasn't it? It was really a good game. Whoever won the ring really earned it. I mean, it was like on the edge of your seat the whole time, right? But us, as we're doing our career and our business game, we have to make sure we're in it to win it. I mean, are we in it to win it? Have you really decided up here that you're looking to win this thing? Because some of us say yes when we're acting like no, right? We're doing things that's like, nah, I don't think I really can do this. No one's going to call me. I'll put out there, but I don't really think it's going to matter. They probably won't. There's someone else. I mean, why is that job still open? I'm sure they got somebody. You need to decide that you're in it to win. I mean, period. That's how important this needs to be. I mean, it's like period that you're in it to win it, right? And when we do this other behaviors that doesn't seem to, in my opinion, that I call them like self-sabotaging behaviors. I mean, what's up with that, right? Like, what's up with that? So we got to make sure we're in it to win it. And here's a push-up. Even though I love giving y'all push-ups near the end of a broadcast, I'm giving it to you now. A made-up mind is a powerful force. You got to decide you want to win this game. I mean, before you put plow, which is muscle, like your hands to the plow, a pen to paper, a click to tick, or whatever you're doing, what's your mind saying? Because if your mind is saying something opposite, the actions that you do is not going to matter. You got to get that. This is a mind game. I do know it's a physical game. I get it. I want to hear you had a job. I want to hear you won the contract. But at the end of the day, it's got to start right here. That's why my book is called A Mind to Work. You got to make up your mind. So a made up mind is a powerful force. A made up mind is a powerful force if you're in it to win it in this career game. Stop being loosey-goosey with your mind. You won't win. Again, the team that won did this. They came in with a period, no commas, no semicolons. Boom. You have to do the same thing in your career game. All right. What's another point in terms of are we in it to win it in our own career Super Bowl? Because this is really important. You got to know how to block and tackle. I mean, come on now. Did y'all see? I mean, maybe not this particular Super Bowl, but I've seen some when folk, couldn't catch the ball. When they would drop the ball, there were folks were intercepting, like someone's coming at the QB, but there's a big dude that blocks that thing so that they can't go there, right? So they can't go there. You got to know how to block and tackle in your career or business Super Bowl, right? I mean, and there's no substitute for this. What's up, internet? Glad you made it. For some people, it's a holiday here, but you got to know how to block and tackle. Again, I believe it or not, I am a serious Super Bowl. I am a football kind of nut. I really am. But there's so much you can learn from the game of football. For those of you just coming in, our focus today is our own career in the Super Bowl. I know the big game is over, but all y'all watched it like on the edge of your seats, rooting for your team. So I'm asking what you can do for your Super Bowl, because your Super Bowl is still going on right now. So back to this point, it was like knowing how to block and tackle. And for us in the career space, which also includes entrepreneurship. I know people see those so differently, but I really wish you guys would gather that it's the same thing. It's just you're doing it for somebody versus yourself. It's the same kind of skills. And how do you rock your block and tackle? You gotta know them some excellent answers to those very tough questions that's coming your way. That's going to be questions for companies or organizations or a business colleague or a contract to assess your performance, your accomplishment, and your leadership, also known as your value. You got to have those real answers, not some answer from a book because it went for Sally Sue. Your answer to the tough question. And that really works when you really know who you are and what you bring, right? So if there are some questions in business, like when someone says, well, how much are your services? When someone says, I had a question in business today, like, is there someone thinking of using us for some of the business services that we do? And, they gave me a lot of questions, which is great. And 5 years ago, my responses was probably a little different. Today, my response is, well, if I'm not a good fit for you, it's okay. But I can refer you to someone else. But, but here's our value, because everything is about value. It's not about price. It's about value. But I'm comfortable in my skin that I'm so unapologetic for our fees. I mean, not that I'm trying to rip anybody off, but I know how much it costs. There's a whole lot of brain under this hat. There's a whole lot. And it costs. You can't, it costs, Wow. Okay. Oh, well, I'm going to pray. Will you take care? Well, you take care of him. Oh my Lord. Okay. We're cool. It's all good. You're going to take care of it though. You're going to be all right. And hello to your son if he's in there watching. So yeah, we got to have those real answers to tough questions. Okay. And that's up to you. Like if there are questions in your career or your business that really make you, oh, what if someone asked me this? What am I going to say? What am I going to do? That's the thing you need to work on for your Super Bowl, right? And by the way, you guys do know my background's different. You know why? I'm working in my office today. This is the office. So I do prefer my other broadcast space, but I'm not doing TV today, so it's all cool. I recorded my TV show earlier. So I got that. I wanted to have a break on a holiday, even though, as you all know, in my Super Bowl, every day is a work day, right? So don't fumble. I mean, gosh, if I could go back several football Super Bowls I watched, man, the guy had the ball, he running, and what did he do? Go, he dropped the ball, he fumbled it. His little fingers couldn't wrap around to that ball, and you can't make that score if you don't have the ball. How do we not fumble? We have to plan and we have to practice. We have to plan and we have to practice. There is no out in that. There's no good team wings it at the Super Bowl. They gotta have a game plan. They gotta practice that plan over and over and over again so it becomes part of their system. And what do I mean by planning and practicing? Those things right there. And there's more. This is just a few. Your A game for Super Bowl winning for your career business, you got to be self-aware. You've got to know your self-awareness. You have to know your gifts, your talents, your limitations, the things that make you rock, the things you don't like. Self-awareness is powerful. You got to make sure you don't fumble your job search. You don't fumble it. You got to make sure you're not fumbling an interview. Okay, you can't fumble it. All right. You got to make sure your networking techniques are effective and efficient for you. Not what I do may not be what you do. I have a whole different vision of networking, right? I'm big on boutique small spaces. Some folks, some of y'all need to be in front of 1,000 people. Okay. I don't. I'm cool with, let me get that one or two that can help me close this deal to get what I need to get, right? But that's part of my self-awareness. So you have to know yours. But when you don't plan and practice, that's how you fumble. And we're doing it even now in this really cool economy that's your economy. It's like candidate driven. You can really set some terms. You can really advocate for yourself now to get amazing deals. But if you keep fumbling, it won't happen. Okay. In the spirit of catching the ball and holding the ball and running with the ball to get the touchdown, listen right here. If you get nothing else I'm saying today, here in my workspace on a holiday, I'm doing this. When someone throws you a ball, like from way back, or it could be a little pitch right here, catch it. Catch it. Stop not catching the thrown balls and then thinking folks are just supposed to keep throwing you balls every other day because they ain't got nothing else to do but throw you some balls. When someone throws you a ball, catch it. Repeat that to yourself 10 times. And when you take that ball, if they throw it and you catch it, it's your responsibility to work that thing, right? To take that thing from initiation to conclusion, right? You've got to work that thing when someone throws you that ball. And here's what I mean by when someone throws you that ball to do something with it. Y'all know my little trifecta. It is so simple. I keep my world so simple now in the TCE universe. Show up, step up, follow up. You throw me a ball, let me tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to show up to catch it. I ain't going to fumble either. All right. I'm going to step up, whatever the thought that you even gave me an opportunity, or you connected me with someone, or you introduced me to someone, or, wrote me in on some type of a case. I'm going to step up with that referral or that favorable introduction or whatever the opportunity to increase. If you give me an opportunity to increase, I'm going to step up with it. And I'm going to follow up. I'm not just going to show up, step up. I'm going to also follow up. Follow up is big Super Bowl game technique. The follow up. Most of us fail to do that. We follow up to make sure that the whole pass is complete, right? It's complete. Follow up does that. So that's what's up. We got to do that. These are essential to winning. You can't do one. You can't do two. You got to do all three. All the time, y'all. That's Super Bowl game playing. Okay. That's not neighborhood rec center playing. This is Super Bowl game playing. Okay. You got to do all three. All right. Very important. So the question I'm going to ask everybody, I'm going to be asking this probably all the time as we run up. I mean, are you in it to win it? Still, your Super Bowl is now. They don't do it in February, right? What's your game plan? This is a great time to strategize, think about it, rethink it. Okay, rethink it. Maybe you playing from off of last year's Super Bowl game plan. Maybe you need to rethink that and look at what's working for you this year. But at the end of the day, make sure you get your plan and make sure you're deciding to win it, right? That you're in it to win it. So I want to thank you so much for being a part today. It's funny. I was I was checking with some other folks. All of y'all who have today off, that y'all get this holiday. Hey, what's up? You know her. That's right, Antoinette. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, do people still take this holiday at the time of me doing this is President's Day, which I think is cool, but I'm like, really? Okay, well, I still got to work today, and that's kind of what I'm doing a bit, still doing what I need to do, right? Praise God, that's what's up. So, oh, I see we have another. I'm having some problems getting to. I always like to make sure I get to all of my comments while we're here. And I see Miss Tawana. I'm trying to put hers up here. I made up mine, girl. That's what's up. It's all about that made up mind. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's such a powerful, when you decide to do it. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's such a movement of matter. I mean, that's such a movement when you finally make that decision to move that mass, and the mask right underneath the hat, right? The mask underneath the hat. That is such a powerful step, right? I mean, it is the ultimate step in order to win the game, right? In order to win the game. So I want you all to make sure you're doing that step. So let me make sure I don't have, because you guys know, every time I do certain things, right? I'm going to have some, there we go. I'm going to have some tech stuff. I'm trying to see. I know I have another comment there. I like to bring it up. But remember, if you have any question or comment for us or anything like that, just make sure you hit us up, tcenow.com. When you go there, you can join our newsletter or send us an email, info@tcenow.com is how you find us. But I want to thank again those of you catching us now and later. For some reason, I can't get to the other comment. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, y'all have a fantastic week. Make sure it's powerful. Those of you that's enjoying a day off at the time of the week doing this, enjoy it. Because I'm like, really? Folks still honor that holiday? I mean, I don't know. I guess the bank is and the government. So, but the rest of us is going to have to work. Make that thing count. Remember, repeat 10 times. When someone throws you a ball, I want to make sure that you catch it. So if there is nothing else, I'm trying to see. I don't think I have anything else here. I want to thank you again. Thank you, LinkedIn. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Twitter, for being a part of this conversation. I will catch you folks next week. Same time, same place, right? Same time, same place. So y'all be blessed. See you next time.